Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to the Shaman's Path. I'm your guide, Nicole, and I wanted to give you guys a little update for those that have been listening consistently. You know, I've been doing this podcast on and off for 3 years, 4 years. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and actually look at my stats, but it's been a couple years. And for those who have been listening like long term, first of all, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here, for listening to what I have to say. And thank you so much also for just bearing with me through the vast inconsistencies. I know it's been very, very inconsistent. And this is what this update is about. I wanted to give an update about like those inconsistencies. I'm totally aware of it. I'm not happy with it, and I'm working really hard to change it. And as part of that, I realized that I didn't have like a set schedule. I didn't really know a lot about podcasting in general, like how to grow a show, how to make topics that are appealing to people, like all this basic stuff. I didn't know how to do, and I also didn't know how to find answers to the questions that I was looking for. And I just really recently, like last month or two, stumbled upon the perfect resource to help me figure all of that out so that I can have a good, consistent podcast, because I really do have so much to say. I just have struggled with like putting it all together, and I'm aware of that. And I want to show up better for the show up better for you, the listeners. And so what this update was about was to let you know that, yes, I know it's been inconsistent, and I'm probably going to have a little hiatus. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I wanted to let you know in advance this time, so it's not just like 5 months later when I finally record another episode. So I wanted to let you know, yes, it's been inconsistent. Yes, I will probably be off the podcast waves for a little bit longer. But the reason for that is that I'm like actually tightening the show up and building the rest of my business around it, which is something that I never really had the chance to do because it's a long story. It's like my business has evolved, and now I've got like 2 businesses, and anyways, we don't need to get into that. But like, I'm aware it's been a problem, and I am fixing it. Like I said, I found this really cool resource, and now I just have to actually do the work. But it's like back end work, and it's stuff that I should have done in the first place, but I didn't know that I was supposed to do it. I just kind of jumped in head first and then tried to figure it out as I went. And now I have to like actually backtrack and like build the foundation of the show so that I can show up consistently with material that hopefully you guys want to hear, and yeah, just make this a much better experience for everybody. So that's what the update was about. Like, I know I've been inconsistent and things have been wonky with the show, and yeah, I'll probably be off the podcast airwaves, whatever you call them, Wi-Fi, I don't know. I'll probably be offline for a little while as I figure out this back end stuff. And I'm also, I guess I just wanted to like give myself a little bit of grace, because everything in my life seems to take me 10 times longer than normal people. Like, for example, acupuncture school, to get learn acupuncture and the herbal portion of the medicine should have taken me 4 years, right? Like, I should have gotten through that in 4 years. How long did it take Nicole? 7 years. It took me 7 years. It took me 5 years to get done with the acupuncture portion, and then I worked for 3 years, and then I went back to school while still working, and it took me another 2 years to get the herbal portion. So 7 years total for acupuncture school. And then when I was doing my shamanic training, should have taken me 2.5 to 3 years to get through the program that I did. How long did it take me? It took me 5 years with very long gaps in between also. Like, it took forever. And then I think about like giving birth, like what should have been 12 to maybe 18 hours on a bad day took me 40 hours, like everything just takes me so much longer than I feel like it should. But at this point in my life, I'm 40 now. I just turned 40 last month. I'm just accepting that, like, yeah, I just take forever to do things. So, but once I finish it, then I'm good. So I just wanted to let you guys know, this podcasting, yeah, it has taken me forever to like figure it out and to be consistent with it and to like build the foundation and make this a solid show. And I'm just going to own it. Like, yeah, I know it's taken me forever. But now I've got the time and the space, almost. I've got the space. I'm like trying to get the time, which should be easier come August 5th when my child goes back to school. But, yeah, once I build the foundation, then I think we could really take off with the show. So thank you all for listening. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for being here, for continuing to listen and show up. And yeah, if you guys have any topics you want me to talk about, let me know. I can build it into my foundation. So that could be really cool. And yeah, let's see. I didn't have much planned for this episode other than to just come on and let you know, like, hey, I haven't fallen off the face of the earth. I'm trying to get my life together, but everything takes me forever. And I think this is part of my human design, because I talk a lot about human design on the show. And you guys will have to look this up if you don't already know what it is. And there's like different profile lines in human design. And it's kind of like themes for your life. So my lines are 1 and 3. I think it's the line 3 part that's the problem. I don't know if we call it a problem, but it's definitely like when you have a line 3 in your chart for human design, I call it the school of hard knocks. You basically, I think it's the martyr profile. You have to like learn everything the hard way. And so to me, that looks like everything just takes 3 times longer than it should. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just embracing it. But let's see, I'm recording this episode, if we can even call this an episode, on the 18th of July. We're just about to have a full moon. I think it's on Sunday. Full moon is on Sunday. It's hot, it's monsoony, we're at peak fire season. If you live somewhere where it rains during the summer, there's also like some earth element in there. Some of you might think of it as water, but like it's actually earth at this time of year from a Chinese 5-element perspective anyways. So a lot of fire, a lot of earth. You might be having a hard time sleeping. You might be feeling agitated, restless. You might be having like weird headaches or feeling just heavy and achy in your body, maybe some digestive upset. Like this is all kind of typical of this time of year. So that's what's happening in the stars right now. But this can also be a fun time of year. Like the fire element in Chinese medicine is like fun energy. It's lively and it's playful and joyful and all of those fun types of feelings. So like there are upsides to this time of year. So if you're feeling more of those more negative symptoms, I would encourage you to go see an acupuncturist, like get a treatment to like help you balance your body out so you're more in sync with the flavor of this time of year so that you can embrace more of the positive aspects of it. So that's my unplanned, unscripted, just little, here's a thing for you guys that shows you this is what this podcast is about. And that's all I got. I'm just going to sign off now. So there's my update. I promise I will get back as soon as I can, but I will have a foundation in place and then I will be consistent, which means weekly episodes. Yes, weekly episodes. It's coming soon. Bear with me. I am still working on the Power Animal course. I have not forgotten about that, but as I've mentioned, everything takes me longer than it should. So I'm mostly done with it. It's 5 chapters long. Actually, I think the 5th chapter was too long, so it's going to be 6 chapters. I think I'm done with chapters up to 5. Yeah, so I just need to do the 6th one, and yeah, it's almost done. Like, I'm working on it. It's taking forever. It is what it is. Thanks for listening, you guys. This episode was all over the place. So anyways, I'm going to sign out. I hope you guys have a lovely day, lovely week. Enjoy the full moon. Enjoy the fire time of year. If you live in the desert, it's really nice to go swimming when it's hot out, especially at nighttime, especially during a full moon. So that would be my suggestion for you guys, for anybody who's living in the Phoenix area or just anywhere that's hot. Like, if you can, go be in some water during the full moon on Sunday, Saturday into Sunday. It's really nice. Really nice way to ground yourself. So have a great week, and I will catch you guys sometime.